Hi, hello guys, my name is Parth and welcome to the channel once again. Today we are going to talk about the most awaited update, which is World of Airports 2.0. In this update we'll be able to have a new playable airport, which is SXM St. Martin International Airport. This update will also include an all-new 2D ground radar with a new system named contracts and another new feature called airline manager with two types, which include changing bases of airplanes and maintenance. The new aircrafts include the P744, the P77W and the DH6. The next update will also include some cool relevant playing sounds, and these are the libraries which you can see in the next update. The playable airport SXM mentions that welcome to the main airport of the Caribbean island of St. Martin SXM. St. Martin is one of the busiest airports in the Lesser Antilles and serves as both a gateway to the region and a major cruise port. The airport's 1028 runway, which is barely suitable for heavy jets, requires a low approach over the beach, much to the delight of airplane spotters. Players can expect many SM stands, some L stands, and an X stand. The airport serves as a hub for Winair. This is one of the coolest things in the next, which will be experienced by all the players in the next update. The 2D ground radar mentions that the view of the airport in the 2D view. In this view, they perform the same actions as in the 3D view. This view provides a better overview of the airport and offers space for advanced ATC features. Contracts. The contracts mention that the new system will replace the current system of arrival of aircraft from destination. In the new system, airlines will offer contracts specifying the handling they require, the maximum time they can stay at the airport, the aircraft descent, and the number of arrivals. These parameters determine the profitability of the contract. Each player has the option to choose a contract, and the number of contracts will always be such that the current capacity of the airport is utilized. For handling aircraft on time under the contract, the player will receive reputation points, which will ensure non-extension of the contract for another period, or else a new contract with better parameters. If a player wants to get an arrival from an airline that does not offer a contract, they can create a financial incentive for any airline and win the contract. As it is now, for handling airplane in bonus time, the player will receive secondary rewards such as silver plates or in-game money for a special arrival after successful completing of the contract. All purchased destinations and planes will remain with the players and become active contracts. This system will bring new possibilities, more fun, and also a new dose of realism. Airline manager changing pace of airplanes. New features and improvements for upcoming airline manager. You can transfer part or all of your fleet from one playable airport to another. The aircraft must be sent to the new base empty and can be re-registered for a fee. Airline manager maintenance. New features and improvements for upcoming airline manager. The aircraft will fly empty for maintenance. No passenger, no luggage, etc. The maintenance will include cycles AC, AVAT. New airplane status will be introduced. The aircraft wears out gradually. Strenuous landings on short runways or hard landings in minigame, long periods of idling, quick maintenance on the stand will reduce wear. There will be certain bonuses. Silver airplanes after each D-check maintenance. The sale value of the airplane will be the only in-game money colors. The developers of the game have created a new thread, #1, in the topic dev blog, in which the developers post information about the most recent update. In this, the developers mentioned that the purpose of the first devlog will be to briefly present to our community the development progress of the 2.0 update and what to expect when it comes out. Because of the features that are the result of player feedback and our own vision of what we want to achieve with World of Airports, we have to rewrite almost the entire code base of the game from scratch, which is the main reason why 2.0 is taking so long to develop. The point of this extensive rewrite is so that we can use the new features in a more variable way to give players a better game experience. The main new features are contract systems, destinations replacement. The player will receive contract offers from airlines or other players as the game progresses. The contracts will evolve: aircraft size, earnings, special arrivals. It will still be possible to lure any airline to your own airport, but only in exchange for a marketing incentive. Silver planes and Walners. Domestic airlines at a given airport will naturally offer contracts. New parameters will be introduced, namely the rating of your airport, which will increase and or decrease depending on how successfully the player handles aircrafts and plays minigames. Player airport rating has a major impact on the load factor of arriving and departing aircraft, both player or airline owned. Airline manager connections replacement. Airplanes have many specific parameters that affect the economy. The player must plan which aircraft to use for which route. Players create contracts with their own airplanes and offer them to airports where the recipient is either another player or an AI. A major change from current connection system is that players can either receive offer contracts from to multiple players from the same airport. The handling. There is a change that each aircraft has a unique set amount of requested services. Each airport service vehicle has its own skill level. The player must decide which service at which level to use in order to reach the agreed upon time limit and receive a positive rating. The handling process has been redesigned to correspond with the real world. Our goal is to transform the existing click-run gameplay into more strategic tycoon style user interface. After 3 years of experience with our game, we have found that it become necessary to simplify and better explain the game mechanics in our interface. This means that we have to throw away the old interface and create a new one from scratch. Where we are. The contract system is early stages of testing. Airline manager is still under development. Handling system is reaching its final development stages and is now waiting for new models and animations of vehicles and persons. The user interface is still under development and will remain so until the last feature is completed. Of course, it's not just about the above. We have a fantastic new XXM airport, advanced aircraft models, and many new smaller features that make this update a milestone that opens a new chapter for the world of airports. This is the overview of the next update, a brief overview of the next update, which most probably would come soon. But as mentioned by the developers in the last paragraph of thread 1, that they are still developing some of the features, so it might take more time. Thank you and have a nice day.